Seems like we're always on the move with one or the other skidder. Right now, I'm moving this grapple skidder, one of our 548Ds, to a job here at Stockton. We're going to work on it this week. Dad's actually going to come in and cut some of these and get them on the ground, and I'll try to come back later in the week and get them drug out. We've cut a lot of timber down this road here, and dead ends down here in the creek, at the creek. But yeah, in years past, we have cut a ton of timber down through here. A lot of good walnut, a lot of good oak. But tomorrow, we're going to go back up to Farley, there towards the Platte City area, and work up there, try to get that job wrapped up, the one we're on. It's just been so stinking wet, you know. They keep getting rain, we keep getting rain down here, and man, I talked to some guys that ain't getting any rain, and man, it's just it's not been that way for us. We've been getting rain and not been able to, you know, get completion dates done on jobs like we anticipate. So it's made it tough. Definitely made it tough. You can kind of see the 548 back there. It's a big river bottom here. Beautiful place. Creek's way over there. I guess Dad's got some pretty good walnut bought down here on this little job. I don't think it's a big amount, maybe 6,000 or 7,000 feet. Might be a little more the way he talks. They're pretty good sized trees. Get them cut and we'll get them hauled back into the yard and get them merchandised out. So in today's video, you're mainly going to see our mechanic Benny working on this skidder. We've had some bearings go out of the winch here, and I've shame on me because I've let it go a little longer than I need to, but we had the bearings go out of that winch probably 2 months ago, and we just haven't been using the winch. And I hate to let things go like that, and we've been so busy doing other things, just really haven't needed that winch on that skidder, so I haven't thought too much of it. So finally, last week I went and got all the bearings and stuff, and Benny tore into it over the weekend, and just now got her piece back together today. I think I'm supposed to go in here, but we're just going to park out here and unload. But anyway, yeah, so it's mainly Benny working on that. And when it comes to older, all mechanical iron, no matter what the make, Benny is an absolute whiz on that stuff. He has forgotten more about that old iron than a lot of guys will probably ever know. And he is just crazy good on that stuff. And he's been a friend of the family, friend of my dad's for years. And he's always kind of our go-to when it comes to working on equipment and taking care of our skidders. So, enjoy that video, and tomorrow we'll be back into some actual logging videos. Then, I know we haven't been posting much lately, and I apologize, but it's really been due to the weather. It's just been so slow with all the rain. And things are definitely starting to pick up. Of course, it's that time of the year. People always ask me if I'm going to go to Paul Bunyan, which I know that was last weekend, but we get so busy. It's hard for me to break away and go, and I know I need to. But work always comes first. And anyway, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. What are you driving out of there?
Trying to get in behind that race and crowd it out. Just never shook it. I don't know if I'm on the lip of this housing or what, but this thing won't grab it. I've not found a hole in behind it. Sometimes they'll leave a little groove.
Above my pay grade.
Here's a scraper if you want to clean it. I'm really surprised that you can even work on this thing right here.
Well, I am too. I really thought we had to pull the whole winch off of it.
I did too.
Which I guess it's only 8 bolts, but still, it didn't look too enjoyable. Yeah, that's no joke.
You want to crawl up on top of the winch?
Yeah, I can.
Somehow.
And you're just gonna, what, run the wire through this and hold it up there somehow?
Put it on the 2 bolts that I used to push that plate out with. I haven't taken them out yet. No need to. Maybe this thing was made to take off in order to work on it. You stand it on its butt and ease that together.
You ain't got that attached yet, do you? Well, there ain't nothing about these stupid things easy to work on.
No, not really. Down. Okay, that's got it about the right twist position. I think I could twist it some if I have to, if the water don't bend around it too tight. Okay, see if you can raise it. Easy.
We're kind of on something there.
Getting closer. Cut your fingers off yet?
No, I'm all right.
Up. Whoa.
Good? Down?
I'm having to twist it right now. Got one started. Not the right bolt, but at least. I may have to go with a longer bolt until I get that one drawn in up here. It's got a dowel pin on it. I'll try this one. Can't take the lock washer off. Okay, well, hang on just a second before you slack off. It acts like it's going on that dowel pin deal without having to screw it on. Okay. Get to where it wasn't sliding on in.
supposed to have that much slack in it, the shaft?
What?
Is that shaft supposed to have that much slack in it? Just droop down
Well,
like
I
that?
got to put that front coupler or the front end piece on it yet. That 3-volt flange had the seal. It's not on there yet. So, when are you gonna get another one of them?
You know, I kind of miss that timberjack sometimes. If it wasn't, the only thing I didn't like about it was how electronic it was.
Right.
All the wiring. If it wasn't for that, I thought it was a good skidder. It had a lot of Deere components on it. But it'd pull.
Yeah. Yeah, it would, like you say, pull or pull it in two.
Now then, we had a couple of those 460 timberjacks, and I mean, they were the grapple rigs. I didn't think they were too bad, but that little 360 cable, I really liked it. Like I said, I kind of, it was one of those deals where I shot my mouth off about what I'd take for it, and somebody said, okay, well,
Yep.
Then it was too late then. I didn't think I'd ever get what I said for it, but I think it ended up going up to Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota, somewhere up north.
Yeah. I remember it went quite a ways off.
It was a pretty low-hourred machine. And more things are hard to find.
These hoses were not in that bracket. I debated about not even putting the bracket back on, but I think somebody had fluctuated the length of them and they wouldn't ever fit back in there is what I think. They have to be about the right length to lay in that angle when they're too short.
That's what they're saying right now. 34 for a low Saturday morning. So rain Thursday and Friday again, of course.
Yeah, I'd heard the rain. Told Mark to only mow what he thought we could get bailed up. Now it'll then.
What'd you tell them guys on their dozer?
Told them if I could ever get caught up, I'd come and help them, but I thought the best thing they could do is grind it off flat and start drilling. And either, if they can't get the old one out, just keep drilling all the threads out. Hopefully they'll be centered enough that they can go the next size bigger bolt or helicoil it back to the standard. They thought it sounded like an awful lot of work. And I said it's going to be a terrible project since it didn't come out with the welder the first time.
Well, you know, when we first started cutting this job back in June, they had asked me about, you know, doing the clearing because me and Brandon were doing some clearing. And we just kind of told them, I think they were wanting like a spot-on dollar figure, but good Lord, there's no way you could do something like that.
Right.
You're either going to be too high or too low. And we just kind of told them what we'd charge by the hour, and you know, we'd have had a hoe in here and a dozer is what we'd have been doing it with. But I mean, they've spent a lot of time and money clearing and pushing.
It looked like it. They got what, 40 or 60 acres cleared back?
Yeah, I mean they've spent a lot of time clearing,
Is
pushing.
it totally cleared?
No, I don't know how much. They just kind of made that swath up through there, which.
Oh.
Of course, this whole place here, I mean, I guess you could get it to grow a little grass, but it's just kind of a rock pile.
Yeah.
But I guess with enough work, you can get a little grass to grow anywhere. Hey guys, if you like what you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for all of our latest videos.